guys, what's up? Thanks so much for joining in today for another Fitness Friday video. My name is Jessica Lenahan and I will be leading us through our exercises for today. Today's workout is going to consist of some core strength work and we will be doing two separate circuits. Circuit 1 is going to be made up of some planks and different variations associated with plank work. We will repeat that through 2 times. We'll then finish our workout out with our final circuit, Circuit 2, which will consist of just different variations of some crunches. We will be on the floor the whole time, so I would suggest that you have a soft surface, whether that be a mat, a towel, or some carpet that's going to protect that lower back when we are doing those crunches. And optional is to have a dish towel or a hand towel. I just like using this particular item for when we're doing one exercise in mind. It really helps keep me accountable. So if you want to go ahead and take some time to run and grab a towel and then join in with us when you grab that, feel free to. Right now I have my little buddy joining with me today. He's being pretty lazy, so let's hope he doesn't get too excited while we're doing this. So we're going to start down on the ground in our plank. We're going to walk it out, go ahead and bend, and walk out into a high plank. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Remember, your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. If you need to, drop it down to your knees. You can also always be on your elbows as well. Remember to be consciously holding that core tight. Good work. Hold it for about 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop those knees down now. Good, and we're in tabletop position now. And we're going to be moving on to our second exercise, which is going to be bird dogs. Bird dogs are going to extend. First, let's just start off so we're all on the same page. We're going to start off with extending our right arm up to our ear, kicking out that left leg. Here I want you to be conscious that you're keeping your hips nice and in line with the ground. We're not moving out to the side or sinking downwards. We're nice and straight. We're going to come in and drop it down, alternating our side. Now my left arm is out and my right leg is kicked out, and drop it down. Good. Go at your own pace, nice and controlled. Get a little glute squeeze too. Working that booty while we're doing this exercise and pulling that core in tight towards that spine. Extend out. Switch your sides. Remember to breathe. Super easy to hold your breath doing core work, but proper breath really helps when we're doing our exercises and activating our core. Give me about 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, and we're back down. All right, go ahead and join me now on your back. We're doing essentially the same exact thing as what we were, but now on our back. So, moving on to our third exercise, we're doing dead bugs. Legs are at a 90-degree bend. Arms are straight up in front of you. We're going to extend our right arm out, meeting our ear, extending that left leg straight. Good, and we're coming back up to center, switching sides, back up to center. Making sure that lower back is trying to stay glued and nice and tight to the ground. That's ensuring that we're working our core work, keeping our abs tight. This kind of works your brain a little bit too. Hopefully I'm not kicking you, bud. Good job, guys. Remember, breathe. I'm really good at holding my breath when I work in my core, so try not to do that. You should feel this if you're really putting that lower back down, working our core muscles. Give me about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good job. Now, we're going to be grabbing that towel now if you have it, Completely optional. We're basically going to be just playing a game of pass between our feet and our hands with this towel. Like I said, you don't need it, but it's kind of helpful for me personally, because then I know I'm really reaching up for those feet when I'm putting my towel in between my feet. I'm going to scoot back so I'm not hitting you anymore. All right, so we're going to first start with our towel in our hands. We're going to pull our legs up, reach up, and put it in between our feet and lower back down. Come on up and grab it. Now it's in my hands, lowering my legs down still, and repeat. If you can't drop your legs all the way down to the ground, go about 40 degrees, 60 degrees. Go for about 10 more seconds. Good, couple more leg lowers. 3, 2, nice job guys, all right. That's one round done of circuit 1. We're now moving back, repeating through, back onto our hands for our plank. Holding it for 30 seconds, again, whichever variation you like, elbows, hands, or on your knees. All right, and we're up, 3, 2, and 1. Bottom's nice and straight. You have a straight line from those shoulders all the way down to the heels. Core is pulling in. Good, about 10. Three, 2, and 1. Nice job. Drop those legs down. Knees are on the ground. We're in our tabletop. And whenever you're ready, join in with me. We're doing those bird dogs, extending our arm out, kicking back with that opposite leg. Remember to squeeze that glute, dropping it back down. Switching our sides. Take your time here. Sometimes this exercise can cause us to go a little off balance. Good. Keep on breathing. Give me about 10 or so more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Whoop, I lost my balance there at the end. Back down onto our mat, back on the ground. All right. And we're going to those dead bugs, reverse of what that bird dog was. Legs are 90, arms are straight up, and whichever side you want to start with first, drop it down. I'm doing my right arm out first, left leg down, coming up and reversing those sides. Remember, this is an exercise that kind of tests our mind a little bit too, that coordination. So take your time with this. Focus on performing it properly, keeping our core tight. It's not a race. Give me about 10 more seconds. Watch that lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Great work. All right, we're now going on to that 4th exercise of this circuit, and we'll be done with circuit 1. A variation I do want to point out for this one, you can always just do those leg lowers. If the first option was too difficult for you, or maybe you don't have a towel nearby, this is a great option for you as well, because I know the leg lower is the most difficult part of this exercise, at least in my opinion. So go ahead and grab your towel if you have it or if you need it. And I'm starting with my legs straight. My towel is in my hand. Join in with me whenever you're ready. I'm bringing my feet up, placing that towel in my feet, dropping it down. Good work, you're about halfway. Move up so I don't keep kicking you, bud. Good work, guys. Lower down. Bring it up. Finish strong for about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Grab some water if you need it now. We are moving on to circuit 2, focusing on just those different variations of our crunches. All right, we are now going to be moving on to circuit 2 to finish us out. We're focusing on some different crunch variations, so go ahead and join me in our crunch form. We're going to dissect some different ways to be able to do this. Our heels are planted nice and close towards our bottom. We're not having them super far out, they're close in, and our hands are nicely supporting the back of our head. We're not cupping our neck. We're not cupping tight and pulling up with those hands. That's how you can cause injury and strain onto that neck. I want you to have a nice close grip. If it helps, you can always do earmuffs, just having nice earmuffs around our ears with your fingertips. And we're going to just slightly pull up. I want you here though to make sure that we are keeping in mind that we have this gap in between our chin and our chest. We don't want to crunch it in when we pull up. We want to act like we almost have an apple there. Keeping that gap and pulling our chin nice and high to the ceiling. Breathing when we go up, inhale. Taking that time at the top to squeeze those abs. Like I said earlier, it's not a race. Focus on that form. Good. All right, and keeping our movement going now, we're just going to be twisting over to our side. We're going to go over to our left now, pulling it over. Right now. Good. Left. Same thing, still keeping that gap in mind. Go here for about 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, get one more in for me. All right, good work. Good, all right, we're gonna be on our right side now, placing our knees and our thighs down on the ground, and we're gonna be crunching up to the left, bringing that left elbow up to the ceiling if we can, and crunch it up. We're going to be doing each move for about 20 to 30 seconds. Working those obliques. Good. Go for about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and switching over now. Pulling up with your right side. Remember to breathe, pulling that elbow up, still keeping in mind that nice gap in between your chin and your chest. Go for about 10. And 1. Nice job. All right, now we're bringing our knees up to a 90-degree angle. You can cross them. You can just have them hovering there, whatever's most comfortable to you. We're doing very similar to what we did earlier. We're pulling up. This is just coming up a little bit higher, focusing on a different portion of our abdominal muscles, and we're pulling up to the ceiling. Good. 10, 9, nice job. And keeping it moving, we're going over to our left. Coming back down and over to our right. Same thing, repeating as we just did with our feet on the ground. Good work, guys. Push for about 10 more seconds here. Three, two, and one. Nice job. We're gonna roll it up now. Our feet are planted on the ground. Keeping those heels together and close by to our bottom. We are going to be up, arms out in front of us. We're going back to about 45 degrees, and I want you to give me little tiny pulses. Resist having those resist having those heels come off the ground. We're just going back and forth, these little tiny movements. May not seem like much now, but you may start to feel it after a while. Sometimes those little fine-tuned movements kind of do the best work for us. Remember, we're controlling. I don't want to just see you jig-jagging back and forth. We're nice and controlled with our posture, coming up and stopping at 45 degrees. Good work. Keep those heels planted on the ground and keep on pulsing. Good. All right. 3, 2, and 1. We're now going into those side twists or Russian twists. You may know them as. If you'd like, go ahead and pick those feet up. You can always keep them down on the ground, of course, though. Go as quickly or slowly as you'd like here. Just remember that we're keeping the core nice and tight. Good. Push for about 10 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're lowering back down onto the ground. We're going into a butterfly crunch. Make a diamond with our legs. We're bringing those heels together. This may be a little awkward, but it works closer down to that lower core that's kind of hard to get. And we are placing our hands on the back of our head nice and softly, and we're pulling up. Keeping that gap as I mentioned before. Good, and lower yourself down, controlled. Breathe in that nose and out your mouth. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. Good work, guys. And to finish us off, let's go ahead and finish with those bicycle crunches. My least favorite exercise, which is why I saved it for the very end. We're going to be down on the ground with our back, nice neutral grip on our head, and we're going to be pedaling out, opposite elbow to that knee. Go ahead and start whenever you're ready. Join in with me. And we're pedaling about 20 or 30 seconds. Go as quickly or slowly as you'd like. Just make sure you're extending that straight leg all the way out. Don't cheat yourself. Good. Finish strong. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, guys, what a great place to finish. Good work. This is a great workout that you can kind of just join in with every single day. Try to push yourself. Maybe if you do intend to keep doing this workout, maybe try and go for 35 seconds, 45 seconds with these exercises, and gradually building yourself up, holding that plank for a little bit longer, for example, than what you normally would. I hope you had a great time today and enjoy the beautiful weather that's ahead of us, and I'll check back in with you soon. Thanks, guys.